y'all, how's it going? It is Monday and I'm making my Monday update like I said I would. It was a little bit of a crazy weekend, so I didn't quite get a chance to sit down and make a video, so here I am as promised. I definitely need to do a lot more work on my blog. I've definitely been blogging for a long time. I have multiple blogs. I've tried to be extremely original with everything I've done, and I've started it all from scratch. I've educated myself on how to do SEO and many other things. I'm still very much an amateur. I have a lot more to learn. But at this point, I guess if y'all haven't checked out my blog, I have some things changing around, like my URL and my name. And like I said in my blog post that I made the other night, where I mentioned some of what's going on with my blogger or my blog URL, I'm just trying to find a name that fits for me, and I guess because the URL was available when I was going through like combinations after combinations after combinations, the only thing I did when I used the URL that I had before was I just typed it into Google, and then the domain name website that I used said it was available, so I just took it because it just was catchy and everything, but I didn't do enough research on it at all whatsoever. I wasn't even really thinking about who might potentially have a similar blog or anything in this area. To be honest, if I'm going to try to match any type of blog in this area or try to mimic anyone, I'm going to definitely mimic somebody who's on the side of Courtney Kerr, or Dallas Wardrobe. I mean, even Dallas Style isn't even that large of a blog yet, but I knew of her for quite a while. I'm pretty sure since she's basically started. So anyway, I just wanted to clear anything that people might be wondering about my blog. What's going on right now is because of the feedback and everything I received. I'm just going to reevaluate some things that I have going on, and maybe in time I'll have a cute name or something, or maybe once people get to know me a little bit better, my website will just be called Stephanie Casey or something like that. But I don't know, I'm just trying to find something that works for me, and I am going to write a lot about stuff here in Dallas and some of the things that I see, do, and wear around Dallas that's inspired by other people around here. I just thought calling my website something with Dallas would make a lot of sense, I guess. So anyway, I'm not sure if anyone's wondering, but I have had some people checking my stuff out lately and just questioning where I'm going with my website and whether or not I'm making honest choices, and I'm making very honest choices, and I made a very honest mistake. So anyway, if any of you are curious about that, just give me an email or drop me a link below. I'd appreciate it if everyone just remained positive through everything. It's been a work in progress for me. I've spent a lot of time on my blog and a lot of money for, how little I am so far as an entity and everything else. I would like to build up eventually and sell my jewelry through my website, so it's going to become a business in time. I'm just very, very slow about it right now, and in life I just kind of am a late bloomer, so I will find my time even if where I'm going with my blog isn't working right now. Hopefully I can find my niche eventually. So anyway, that's that, and just keep on a lookout for things to change my banner on my YouTube channel, all types of things. It's all simple stuff that I just made by hand quickly on PicMonkey. Nothing along with my logo or anything has been paid for, just a domain name I paid for. So yeah, it's working out pretty well overall for me, because I am having exactly what I asked for, which is feedback about my blog and whether or not people like it and whether or not they would visit it. So that made me feel really good, just to know that people are at least checking and everything is cleared up at this point, I'm pretty sure. So just thumbs up please, and give support, because all I'm trying to do is just keep myself busy, and this is something that I greatly enjoy, writing, photographing everything around me. You can follow me on Facebook, which I don't use that often, but not many people follow me on Facebook. I'm not even sure if I have it linked up, but why don't I just link it up so people can just look into my history of things and see like where I've been going with everything on Etsy. My store does exist, anotheruse.etsy.com, and a lot of my stuff just expired, so I'm about to re-update it and put more things up. And I don't know, maybe even through all of this that's been going on over the weekend, I think it's pushed me to feel a little creative, and I might start making some more stuff and just pushing that fact on my blog that really I've made my blog because of my jewelry and the things that I like to create. At one time, I still do have a DeviantArt website for my photography. I've been greatly interested in like art photography, portrait photography for quite a while. As far back as like 2006, 2007, I've been taking portraits and things like that. So that was something else that I was thinking of doing in the future, photographing others, because I love doing it, and I've taken model shots for friends before for free. I've taken baby shots for a friend who is expecting. So I don't know, I just have so many elements of things I like to do, and I don't necessarily want to emphasize myself as just fashion. So yeah, trends and things in Dallas seems to make more sense, because, you know, things come and go as fads. Like one day this restaurant's popular, and then the next day it's kind of out of fashion and such. So that's sort of what I was going with, was just some of the foods that I've tried. And because I'm not from Dallas originally, I've only lived here for a couple of years, like 2 or 3 years. I'm still discovering a lot of things, and some of the people who are from Dallas, like my boyfriend and his family, they've done a lot of the stuff that I've wanted to do here, or I've discovered things that they didn't know about doing here, because I'm just so motivated and enthusiastic about living in Dallas, because it's the first major city I've ever lived in. So anyway, I just hope that that makes a lot more sense about what I'm doing right now. And I think in my last YouTube video I talked about how I'm doing a lot of education on HubSpot right now, and learning more about how to get, I guess, more followers and things like that, really, more viewer traffic. In an honest way is what I'm trying to do, is the most honest way I can. So that's what I've been doing. Gosh, mistakes happen, I tell you what. But what I am figuring out is that if I go back to some of my older blog articles from when I first started blogging with my jewelry blog, I don't know if you've noticed on the right-hand side of my blog, there are some articles that are talking about Etsy and other things, and that was from when I imported in my jewelry blog into WordPress, along with my fashion blog, so I have them both combined. But I'm going to update some of those. Oh, I apologize, my battery's going to die again. But I'm going to update some of those older articles, make them more relevant to now, change some of their titles, their keywords, the SEO and things on that, because I know no matter what, there are still newcomers to Etsy, people who are just figuring out how to use it, need to know tips from beginners, and so I know a lot about that. I have a lot of experience with Etsy and selling jewelry at like fairs and other things. I've done that before. So I've gone on consignment with plenty of stores before, and I understand a little bit about contracts and just a fair price that usually will sell if you do consign and things like that. So anyway, I just wanted to mention to keep a lookout for that. I don't know if it will put those articles at the top of my blog when I update them. I'm sure it doesn't, but eventually, hopefully, I'll have it better categorized up at the top, where my menu will say something about my jewelry or another use or something along those lines, and then underneath, hopefully that category will be a little more I don't know, accurate than it is now. Some of the links at the top of my blog, if you click on them, not every like food article shows up under the food section and stuff like that. So I have a little more things like that to figure out, and some of the older jewelry blog articles that I wrote, I think they don't even have the same font or images that were there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and like individually upload all of those photos, unless I can find a way not to have to do that. But I'm pretty sure you do have to go back and re-upload, and I think it wouldn't hurt anyways to do that, just because I'm just trying to give it a little bit of a fresh feel, I guess. And even some of the articles that I first wrote on my fashion blog as well, I'll probably make a little bit longer, a little more in depth, talk a little bit more about maybe some of the stores that I've shopped at that I know aren't terribly popular, but just get a little more feedback out there about them. So anyway, keep a lookout for that as well. This is basically just my Monday update. Like I said, it was kind of a long and stressful weekend, but I worked through it and powered through. It's sunny and positive and sunshiny here in my neighborhood, so I hope it is also where you are, and that you are also getting a lot done where you are in this world, because I know that tax time is really tough for a lot of people, a lot of companies, businesses, individuals. This year it was hard on me personally, and didn't really affect me at my job too much, but yeah. Get to be a big girl now, and taxes are no fun. So anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. It wasn't hopefully as stressful as mine, but yeah, shut it, Stephanie. I definitely am going to update soon again, either tomorrow or in a day or two. Maybe about my jewelry, because I would like to, like I said, emphasize more on my blog that I'm not just a fashion blog. I'd like to be like an all over the place type of a blog, because that is the type of person I am, and I have so many elements to me, as do others. That's why at one time the name Dynamic in my blog URL or blog title I thought sounded really neat, because I know there are a lot of dynamics to a lot of people, but not sure if that's a proper word. So maybe one day we'll do like I don't know, I was thinking about doing a vote or something, like have a prize giveaway to somebody who's a winner of the blog name that I think is the best, or something like that for my blog. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see what I'll do. I haven't decided yet, but I am going to update tonight about what I'm wearing today, and maybe I'll add something more. I'm coming up with all these articles that are based on photos that I posted quite a while ago on Instagram. They're kind of just like my photo inventory, so when I'm ready to write about them, I just pick those pictures back off my Instagram and put them up on my blog. So keep an eye out for that, and if you haven't yet, like I said earlier, please like this video and subscribe to me if you'd like to see more videos like this and future giveaways, because I'm definitely going to be giving away more stuff very, very soon. I think after the long weekend I had and everything, I might give away something by like next week or something for Mother's Day indeed. And today I got an email from, or no, an Instagram message from some this company. I think it's called Elux, or it's like ELUCX or something like that. I'm not sure. The company is a newer company. A friend of mine tagged me in on one of their photos to say like a story about a mother you admire or something. So anyway, I was really fortunate today to be one of the chosen people that are they're gonna send out something to the mothers that we nominated. Just to say thank you for being a wonderful mom and things like that. So it was really exciting, because I got to pick someone to send something to who is a mother of a lot of children. So I hope she really loves the prize, because she was so kind to tag me in the image in the first place. So I figured, since she went out of her way to tag me, I should give the love back. But initially I had tagged like 3 or 4 people, and I emailed the company. I was like, well, can we send one free thing to all of them? But I had to just pick one, which is understandable. So yeah, anyway, I am going to get back to some of the work I'm catching up on. I'm waiting for someone to fix my dryer, because if anyone saw in a blog article or my YouTube video in the past where I've said my dryer is broken, it's been broken this whole time, like for 3 months. So anyway, it's been a nightmare and I'm so excited that they're going to fix it today. I pray they are anyway, because I don't know how bad it is. It might be really bad and done for life. So we'll see what happens. Pray for me, and I will update very soon. I look forward to hearing comments from everyone. Love to keep it positive and very happy environment and atmosphere. So I hope that you also look forward to that, and keep checking back. Okay, you guys have a great night. Bye.